Welcome back once again, guys, to Psycho Gamer. We are continuing our CES 2021 video collection for the games that they just released. This next one is going to be for the Capcom Legacy Edition arcade cabinet. If you love Capcom games and Street Fighter 2, stay tuned. This video is for you, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications, and we're going to get right on it in just a moment. Alright guys, welcome back. Like I mentioned, we are going to take a look at this Capcom Legacy Edition arcade cabinet that Arcade1up just announced at CES 2021 just the past day or two. So I know that Street Fighter 2 has been released one or two times already in terms of your full cabinet version and also your cocktail table, which was released with many other games. Now this is going to be your 3/4 sized arcade cabinet that is going to have multiple different games on there. What games? Well, we're going to switch over into my computer. We're going to take an in-depth look at this cabinet. So here we are. This is the Arcade1up website talking about the Capcom Legacy Edition arcade cabinet. So we're going to go over the games that are going to be in it first, though. Street Fighter, the first one. Street Fighter 2 World Warrior, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 The New Challengers, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Darkstalkers, Strider, Commando, Final Fight, Ghosts and Goblins in 1944. Many of them have already been released on many different versions of this particular game in the past. So we're going to take a look at a video that they've also released for it, which is going to give you guys a little bit more in-depth information about this. Alright, so that was their video look at the Street Fighter 2 cabinet. Now, I only saw one or two people really do any kind of complaints at all, and that was more at the marquee positioning. So, yes, it looks like the marquee is kind of recessed back a little bit farther. The only thing I could think of why they would do that is maybe they were afraid people were going to hit their head on this particular extension of the cabinet itself, which would almost make sense, but for some people they're like, oh, it's not out like it should be. Well, I'm sorry guys, but I think I'd rather not want to hit my head. But if you want it up there, heck, I don't know, drill your own holes and put it in where it needs to be if you feel you want to put it there. So they are going to have that newer look that they're going for when it comes to these cabinets with this actual coin slotted area here. Now, from what I understand, it's supposed to be either a decal or a plastic insert that's just supposed to be stuck to the front of it so that you have that true arcade look. Now, I know a lot of people were looking for the Wi-Fi Live attached to this. I have not seen that. I have not read anything about that actually being in this particular version. So is that something that they could add later on? That's always a possibility. I mean, the game's probably got a ways to go. Will it be a spring release? Will it be a summer release? Will it just come out later this year? I don't know. With the amount of games that they've actually announced here, anything is really possible. So we're going to switch over into the next picture there. This is just basically another 45-degree kind of angle. It still has that very retro 90s kind of look when it comes to the coloring. it does look like they just kind of slapped a poster on the side of the machine. So while I do like the marquee, I do like the riser, I think that's kind of a little tacky right there. I don't know. What do you guys think when it comes to that? I mean, I think that they could have maybe done a little better with the art on the side. So hopefully that's not a final design of the actual machine. Yeah, I would like to have Street Fighter 2 maybe here, and then have the same kind of design logo all the way down, and then maybe that picture of Ryu on the side, maybe even Akuma on the other side. Here's a straight on shot of the side, the other side, which is exactly the same, and then your front side. So it does have all your basic instructions and story on there. And you can see the standard control deck right here, which it does look straight down at. So I can already tell a lot of you people are going to be replacing these buttons and the joysticks with the much better quality ones, because they aren't planning on putting any of the higher quality buttons and joysticks in here. You got your basic 6 buttons, and it has your 8-way directional fighting stick for both players. The case is just a really nice case, other than I think the side artwork. But I think this is going to be a machine many of you are going to get in mod very heavily when it comes to adding light up buttons and gesture much better joysticks. And then we're back to how it's going to look on the sides. I think the games are good. We'll look at specifications. It just basically shows those same games. I think Darkstalkers is a good game to toss in here, but all these games have been out on other machines. I mean, it's cool they got Ghosts and Goblins in 1944, a couple of games that aren't specifically just fighting games, but I don't know. What games do you think they could have tossed on here that were other great arcade titles by Capcom? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but if I do think of some, I'm going to post it down below. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. I've actually wanted to make this for a day or so, since I actually heard of all the information yesterday. But unfortunately, I've made too many videos, and I've run out of time posting them. So you're going to see them over the course of the next few days, 1 or 2 videos trickling out here and there. So CES 2020, amazing that they've actually released so much stuff for their upcoming titles. But again, what do you guys think? Post it below. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you who joined my channel, not just to watch the videos, but to subscribe and come back looking for more. So until next video, until next time, guys, enjoy your games, be good to each other, and game on. Hey, thanks for stopping by my channel, guys. Check out some of my other videos for some of my other Arcade1up videos and my other video game videos. Hopefully you like some of them. Leave a comment for the ones that you actually do watch. Game on.